Yes, yo. Two people clicked it straight away. I reckon we get double digits in this live drive for sure. I reckon we get double digits on this live drive for sure. I'm hanging for double digits. What a Monday. Bit gloomy out, you know. But beautiful. God, I love Mondays. I don't love Mondays, but there's nothing really about Monday that makes me hate it, apart from the fact that your body is just recovering from a higher dose of chemicals or toxins based on the food and drink and drugs or whatever you do on the weekend. Lack of sleep contributes for sure. But hey man, Monday, another day that ends in Y, another day that starts at the same time and ends at the same time. So anyone who hates Mondays, you probably just don't like your job as much as other people. So what's there to talk about today? Darian's here. Well, there's not much to talk about, as usual, which is the trend in this market. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel to talk at the moment. I really enjoyed Sharma's live this morning. I watched about half of it. And I think he made some really good points. He made some more in-depth points than what I'm going to be able to talk about. So by all means, make sure you check over to Uncle Sharma for a much more detailed, comprehensive and appealing reaction to our latest news. And our latest news is, you know, a typical inter-headline at this point of the market, which is why I labeled this live drive Surely Not. So I'm here to sort of talk down or talk us out of the idea that we are even remotely involved in a transfer for Federico Chiesa. We're not involved with this. It's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. I do not believe for a second that we have the ability to coerce a Juve player. What's up, brother Ian? To coerce a Juve player along with their agent and the club to make this happen. The only way this could happen, literally, is if Federico has been belled up to the shit the last few weeks. By belled up, I mean proper discussions were happening in the Euros, and then after that, phone call after phone call from the likes of Barella, Bastoni, Frattesi, Di Marco, maybe even some senior members like Acerbi and Darmian. Basically, the Italo crew has probably planted their seed for their mate Fede to go, oi, like if you're not happy in Turin, just come down here. You just got married. Are you really going to relocate your wife? You really going to start a new life somewhere else in the country or somewhere overseas? Man, just move it a couple of hours. Just move the whole damn thing. And if that's the case, well, we got something working here. I knew we'd get double digits for this. I knew this wouldn't be an average live drive, mate. So we've got about 13 people here. How you going? I haven't seen these names before, so these must be new subs. And that makes sense, guys, because we're almost at 3K. We've gotten like 140 subs in the last 2 weeks, and my efforts have been minimal. So I think I just baited with the right headlines, like the Ricardo Rodriguez transfer. I think I just got lucky with my timing. Dead set. I think a couple of pieces on relevant players have gotten us to 3K sooner than we thought, because we're about 50 subscribers away from 3K. Bro, there's 41 people watching this live drive right now. What the actual hell happened? I think I got a shitload of backsplash recently, and it must have come from a Sharma stream or a Judge Mo stream, but there's like 5 new subs just in this chat right now. So thank you very much, Shabs from the UK. Bro, thank you very much. Can you please say happy birthday to your autistic friend Nick Gurr? Say his full name, mate. Bro, for someone with autism, of course. I don't know who you are, but I'm literally on my way to my job, which involves autistic children. So yeah, happy birthday to your friend Nick Gers. Happy birthday, bro. Bon compleanno to you. Have a great day. Yes, that is great advice. Thank you very much, bro. All I know is that we've got like 9 new subscribers in this chat. We had about 140 new subs to the channel in the last 2 weeks, and it's really, really good to catch people here. How you going, Red Tots FC? How you going, Fatso? Thank you very much. And Ian's here as well, bro. To any channel members, can I ask a favor? If this ever happens, let's make the new people feel welcome, yeah? Because I've never had these numbers on a live drive before. We've got 51 people. We've got 51 people here right now, which is way more than we ever get. So to all the regulars here, like even if you're not a member, can you please make the new subs feel welcome, because this is crazy. This is crazy. Yes, I think a lot of people have come over from Uncle Sharma, which is really, really good. I reckon that Inter, I can't keep up with these comments, by the way, so I'm just going to have to not look. How you going, Steve? So, with the Chiesa situation, if we are monitoring him, then something's going to happen very soon, because I didn't actually realize we're only about 2.5 weeks away from starting the domestic campaign. The domestic season has come up our ass way too quickly, bro. And it's going to be ugly if we start going into some sort of discussion with Federico and it doesn't get over the line. I think that our club is in a position at the moment where we actually don't need to be desperate. We don't need to make this a thing. Juve are making it a thing. And we don't need to make it a thing. I don't want us to be flirting with this whole thing right up until the season starts and making it a deal. I'm in Sydney, Australia, to anybody who's wondering. But if Marotta's got a good relationship with him, then I guess we can try. We don't really have anything to lose at the moment. We have absolutely nothing to lose. And because of this, I think that we are going to try and entertain it, but we won't take it too seriously. The valuation will be embarrassing because we are going to definitely lowball this one to the shit. We're probably going to go in with an offer of 15 million euros, which is grossly undervaluing where we are. And I hope we lose Correa as well. I don't think we can bring in Chiesa unless something drastic happens and we move Satriano or Correa. So, yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for the attacking department. I don't know why he's still playing. Yeah. Why do I speak so loudly? Bro, you're doing a lot of complaining for someone who just came here on the first day. I don't have a microphone and I'm driving my car on a straight road in southwest Sydney. Allow it. Bisseck is someone else I wanted to speak about, because for all of our attacking fragilities at the moment, our defenders seem to be really, really ready for next season. I saw Bisseck's run and just the way that he played overall against Pisa. He was probably the best player on the ground. I think that we've got our rotational centre-back. I really think that we do for next season. The thing about Bisseck is that he's valued so low in terms of monetization. He's probably going to get an offer this season, man. I can really see a Prem side or a German side, even a Spanish side, making a serious move. So I think that with Bisseck's minutes this season, you'll start to see a fair few clubs swoop around him. His athletic ability, his physicality, his ability in the air, and his ability on the ball dribbling, he actually is going to become one of the best young centre-backs in Europe, I believe. So keep an eye out for Bisseck. Keep an eye out for offers. I'm pretty sure we signed him originally on a 5-year contract. So he still has 3 years on his deal with us, or he should have 3 years at least. And if he does have 3 years on his deal, then we probably might want to go in for another negotiation, although we don't really do that. We don't really go up to players when they've got 3 years left on their contract and add another year. Vincenzo's doing well. So, yeah. Also, it's important to point out that Denzel Dumfries also looks to be extending his deal. Vince is doing very well, thanks to Flo. And thanks to the 31 people that are still watching right now. Good numbers today. And thanks to the new subscribers. As I said, I think we got opportunistic with a couple of pieces of content because we had a really big surge in subscribers in the last 2.5 weeks. I think that Dumfries signing is good. I don't think it's definitive of him sticking around forever. I think that it's probably one of those deals that we're bumping him in order to see if anybody is a suitor and wants to pay a decent amount. We don't really want to be lowballed for our assets at the moment. But then again, you know, we can't just be in a position where you're trading off a Denzel Dumfries to make way for Chiesa, because Chiesa just doesn't have that sort of ability that Dumfries has grown in our system. You know, I wouldn't be replacing a Dumfries for a Chiesa. Going into next season with Chiesa and Dumfries, you'd feel a lot more comfortable. Yeah, bro, come to Australia, my man. Do we need a visa to travel here? It might depend on whether your country requires you to have a visa to enter this one. I'm not too sure. I've never heard of anyone requiring a visa to travel here. But then again, I've never traveled here because I'm from here. So I wouldn't have a clue, my G. Altogether, there's nothing really to talk about because there's nothing to be worried about, man. There really isn't. There really isn't. I really don't like. I really like the idea that we don't have to wake up every single day and check the news and hope for something, because hoping for something is not going to be. We don't need to. We're not in a position where we need to wake up every day and check the news. This is opportunistic stuff. Opportunistic stuff. And I like it. I really, really like it. Altogether, let's talk about the biggest elephant in the room, which is the fact that there is a massive element of spite that comes with this. We would be looking to get Chiesa mostly out of spite for Juve. A big reason why I think that we are entertaining this deal is because we're looking to bury some ghosts. Crazy Steve. Absolutely, man. Driving there to pick up your paycheck, bruv. No, but I work for the government, so it's pretty much the same thing. Take taxpayers' money for doing absolutely nothing. I think that we buried the ghosts of Sydney, Australia, bro. We're looking to bury the ghosts of the Dybala transfer the same way we buried the ghosts of the Milan Scudetto. We've done that. And if we can pick up Chiesa on the cheap, I guess it's just another ghost buried and another opportunity for a full circle karma episode for this channel, which is probably what I'd be more happy about than anything. The big FCK. The big FCK full circle karma. Are you from Mumbai? No way. Guess who's going there at the end of the year? This guy. I'm traveling to India in December, man, and I'm looking to see if there's inter-communities or cultural communities, Italian football communities anywhere around India. Guys, I'm sorry, but we're going to go through a bad reception area soon. Worst reception area in Southwest Sydney. So if you lose me, I'm happy to even cut this video now. It was a short live drive and I don't want it to be too long because I want people to click back and watch it later on. So yeah, that would be the most interesting thing to me. You've already buried the ghosts of the Lost Scudetto from 2 seasons back. Now we're looking to bury the ghosts of the botched transfer, which should have given us a massive ego boost and bragging rights 3 seasons ago. Didn't happen. But if we were to do it now, hell no. And hell no, Crazy Steve. Definitely not from Blacktown. Although that area is not as dangerous as people say. A lot of areas that you hear from in Sydney that are like dangerous, they're overrated, bro. You can go walk through there and they're safe as hell. You know, nowhere in Sydney is comparable to, say, a place in the States or... Fuck off, bro. What do you want? People have got too much road rage in the morning. They get really, really angry for no reason. I don't know what their problem is. But no, definitely not from there. Oh, another thing I wanted to bring up. Guys, we need to keep in mind that this oak tree project with Marotta at the helm, it's got a semi-expiration date. You know, you have to realize that they're probably going to go in for the next 3 years because Marotta ends his deal in 2027. And if that's the case, then we need to realize that the project is not as long-term as people think. It's still all about sustainability. It's still all about sustainability, bro. So how much would I pay for Chiesa? Anywhere in the realm of 15 million, 15 to 18 million. We're not going to crack 20. 20 sort of gives them what they want a little bit. But it still doesn't. Like, at the end of the day, Juve will do everything they can to not sell to us. Everything that they possibly can. But I don't know if they've got the bargaining power at the moment. We will see what happens. If Chiesa is holding them ransom to come to us, it's very dirty. It's very dirty. Very dirty. Yeah. And like, had we not, we know that Zoma is the starter. Had we not done that, Ian, we would have had the money yet. However, I do like Martinez, and I think having him ready for the future isn't the worst decision. We don't need to splash on a forward, bro. This was never going to be a market where we paid huge for a forward. So if we can scoop together some scraps to get Chiesa, great. If not, big deal. Big deal. But that's why I'm entertaining it with a surely not at the same time. Guys, I'm going to clock off here so I can listen to a couple of songs before I get to school and hype myself up for a good day. Thank you. We cracked 50 people on this live drive. There's only about 23 of you here still right now, but we cracked 50. I know there's a lot of backsplash coming from Uncle Sharma and probably Judge Mo, and that's probably how I'm getting all these backsplash gains without uploading too much content. But hey, man, we're at 3K now. I should be able to open this channel over the next 4 or 5 days and see 3K. We're about 20 away, I think. Share this video with all your friends, or your Inter fans, or your non-Inter fans. Let's get us over the line, man. And thank you very much to those loyalists and members that have kept us going. I think it's time to do a member giveaway. Thank you so much, guys. Ciao ragazzi, forza Inter.